So I know it's like an even number.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
But yeah, I'm getting it tonight because I don't want to play this anymore. But then again, I'm trying to get my girlfriend to give me her account passwords and everything so that I can just go fucking get her to level 100 at least because she bought the battle pass early. I can easily get her to level 100 in like an hour or two. She's only level fucking what? 39, I believe, 40.
I mean, the fact that you have the commitment to get her all the way to level 100 after maxing out your own, like, that's to be commended right there.
Listen, it's a pain in the ass, but she paid 20. Oh my god. She paid $20 to get the battle pass. I'm not having her get like just a few of the rewards. So,
Yeah, like, honestly, one of my biggest disappointments I got, during Chapter 5 of Season 2 and Chapter 6 was that I couldn't max out everything.
yeah.
Like, you guys know that I used to play Raz all the time, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, so like sometimes I wish that I was actually able to actually fully max him out to like to get the gold variant and the glowing purple, because that would have looked amazing.
That would have looked really cool, yeah. I'm pretty
But
upset about it too, but frankly, I mean, it shows our start, you know?
true. And then I remember like being so happy that I finally maxed out the battle pass in season 7.
Mhm. Dude,
I
I'm
remember
season 7 is where we started popping off at level 200 each and every fucking time.
something actually Jonas said a few night on Saturday actually kind of stuck with me. He says like, "You remember when Pygmy used to be bad? Have I even gotten better?"
Definitely. You've definitely gotten a lot better. I mean, I feel like we can all say that. I mean, Carter can't. He's just naturally good at this stupid ass game.
That's true.
But
It doesn't happen all the time, but it doesn't happen as much as it used to be. The pick me luck. Whenever he would land and immediately die.
free loot, free loot. Say it, Jack Lab.
Say it!
Say it, Jack Lab. Say it. Fucking love. The thing is, Pickney said that, and I was like, how did Jonah throw his voice twice over? And I realized, oh, that is my voice at the very beginning.
How'd you not
No,
remember that?
So what happened was, I was actually at the CVS drive-through when Carter sent that video over. There were no cars there at the time, so I stopped and listened to it.
Oh no.
I just heard free loot. I thought that's either Jax or Jonah who said that. And then the second I thought that, the next car pulled up. I was like, I have a split second to make this decision and tell you guys. Just holy crap! People would not stop coming today
Do the outro.
to
Do the
drive
outro,
through.
Timmy Bob.
Thanks for watching Tabla Talk, and we'll see you next week on
Tabla
Twitch
Talk.
TV.
You should have switched that around because you already said Tala Talk.
Okay, see you. I did switch it around. I said McLeod's Twitch TV.
Yeah, it was
Alright,
definitely.
Yeah, you
Adios,
You
you
said-
guys.
Tala
As
Talk.
they say in the South.
It was definitely. Oh,
See you later, Ned. No, damn it.
He tried to lead the party.
I was trying to hit the leave party button, but it has like a. Are you sure you want to leave?
That was his outro attempt. See you later, Nit.
I will say there was a lot of people coming through the drive-through though. I mean,
Dude, okay, we closed at 9 o'clock. My last car was at 8:58. Like, what are you doing here so late? You
sounds
had
about right.
12 hours to pick up your prescription, and you wait till now. I'm just in awe about that. This other person that came to get their prescription, one of them wasn't ready, so I expedited it. And I said it was 8 o'clock. I said, all right, it should be ready in about 15 to 20 minutes. They're like, okay, sure, that's fine. We'll come back. They never came back, and we closed. So if they get mad tomorrow and when they come back, that's entirely on them.
You said you would expedite it. Well, frankly,
I did.
You
You
also
just never
said-
came back.
you said you'd be back.
Like, I gave them ample amount of time to get here before we close. Like, that's completely on them. While I was leaving though, I remember that this like random guy came in. He was like, and when he saw that the pharmacy gate was closed because we have to like lock down everything before we leave. I just remember like this guy just like dropped an F-bomb. He's like, "Oh, is there any way you guys can make an exception?" No, there's not, because the second we make an exception, everybody's gonna want one.
I love when people are like, "Oh, just make one small exception." Like, no, if we do it for you, then we
Everybody's
have
gonna
to
want one.
exactly. Like, there's someone that came in earlier today, and my boss was actually having a meltdown over it. It's like, if we gave you free bacon on your sandwich, like if we
Free
put a
loot.
little bit of extra bacon on your sandwich free, then we would have to
Say it, Jack Slapham. Say it.
say what?
Say it, Jack Slapham.
Free loot.
Okay, continue.
I was so confused.
Because you said free bacon.
I'm gonna avoid that word for a second then. Yeah, if we gave bacon to people for the low price of nothing, then we would have to give it to everyone for that low price, and it's just not fair at all. Let alone she'd get fired for it. I think that's the thing that people don't understand. Like, we're not doing it simply because, well, we don't want to. We're doing it because we're not supposed to and not allowed to.
Yeah, actually, like, so the person that came in at 8:58, their prescription costed $20, and they only had 15 on them, and so I tried so hard to help them. Like, I even asked the pharmacist, is it possible to fill a partial prescription, and would that lower the price? She can get the other half tomorrow. Unfortunately, no, because once the copay is locked in by the insurance, it has to stay like that, no matter how much is in the bottle. I felt so bad because this poor lady just broke down.
Tell him you snooze, you lose, asshole.
Wake up early tomorrow, pussy.
And so like she kept saying that, like, oh crap, like I don't get paid until Friday. I can't get my meds until Friday. Like, I don't know. I felt really bad about that one, but at the same time, like, my hands are tied. There's nothing I can do in that situation. I mean, maybe she can ask for an advance at her work, whatever she does. I don't know.
Yeah. Well.
But I think like the best one that happened today was when people try to get controlled substances, and at that point, like, I have to ask for a driver's license, right? This one lady gave me a temporary copy of her driver's license, like, you know, the like photo ones that people get for their permit, except for their license.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so she tried handing me that. I just deadpanned her. I'm like, I can't accept that. And you know why? Because, like, one, that's not a valid license, and
Pickney,
two,
why is everyone in Bellrica stupid?
no, this person came from Tewksbury.
No, Pickney, why are you stupid?
So she tried to get away with that, but I was like, I have nothing to scan in here, right? So this isn't gonna work. I was like, you can come back either with somebody else that has their driver's license with them, because she wasn't alone in that car. There was somebody else with her. I was like, hint, hint. Does the guy next to you have his license? Apparently not. All right, you can come back either with a license, or somebody with a license, or a passport. And so, like, the problem with the paper ones, like the temporary ones, is that's essentially going to the grocery store and giving them a photocopy of money and expecting to pay for your groceries like that.
Using a photocopy of my debit card.
It's like I don't know, like a 4x3 PNG of a $5 bill, and you use that to pay for your groceries.
Going in, paying with Cheez-Its. What do you mean? This is my form of currency. You're being offensive by not taking it. What do you mean you don't take fucking Fruit Loops by the fucking handful?
That's my currency. I live off that all day.
Sir, I would like for you to understand. I go to the store day in and day out, paying by fruit by the foot. And you're telling me that you're not going to accept my currency because I am
Imagine,
based and cringe?
imagine using like a fruit roll up as your currency, except the longer the cut, the more money it is.
Sir, I would like for you to mow my lawn for 2.5 feet of fruit by the foot. Sir, you don't have to. That's a lot. You're an honest man, and you do a good job. It's what I do.
The cherry fruit roll up is like a $1 bill. The rainbow fruit roll up is like $100 bill.
Oh my fucking... And then you get off-brand Fruit Loops, and it's basically just like... Not Fruit Loops, Fruit by the Foot. And it's basically like called out upon every time you try using it.
It's like, no, the off-brand ones would be like the $2 bills. Like nobody uses those.
Fair enough. I like that. It's fair. Fucking...
This feels like a Thaba Talk mode. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
I think I
This
might
is-
clip this after. I'm not gonna lie to you.
this is the sequel to Jack's Go Commit a Crime.
Oh my fucking god.
Dude, I lost my mind during that during the beginning of that clip.
Mussy.
I don't know why I got so mad during that. That was so funny.
Like, I don't understand what's so funny about Mussy, or what's so funny about saying it. But I'll still say it to Gage every now and then she just loses her shit.
I'll say it to you guys still because you get the joke, but like,
Mhm.
it's like just like saying it randomly during a session. Like, it's not, honestly, I don't find it that funny anymore. It was funny at the moment,
Yes.
but
It's
as an
not
inside
so
joke,
funny,
it's
like...
hilarious.
Yeah. I mean, I'll gladly look at a random motherfucker and just... Mussy. And as they ask, I'll just be like, what the
call
fuck
the
you...
cops on you.
Hi, welcome to Dunkin' Donuts. What can I get you? Mussy. Sir, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave.
Imagine like you hear that, and then that just constitutes to like the normal thing that person always gets, and like their version of that is like basically liquid crack. It's like
I'm-
you just instantly understand what it is.
I'm sorry. I'm just saying to myself, like, if I had to hear someone say that, and my first thought would be just to run out there with a knife. Be like, what the fuck did you just say to me? I'm sorry, did you just say fucking mussy?
Can you imagine if I drive up to Mashpee and I say that at the drive-thru?
Pickney, if I hear mussy on my drive-through window speaker, I'm walking out there with the bread knife. I'm not joking. I'm walking out there with the bread knife and staring you in the eyes.
Hey yo, don't tempt me with a good time. I'm totally gonna do that.
Just no words, dead stare. You're next.
When I come down to Mashpee, I'm gonna make sure not to tell you just so I can do that bit.
Oh my fucking god.
I'll tell Jonah and Carter, but I definitely will not be telling you just so I can drive up to your drive-thru randomly and say that.
My coworker's gonna be so confused. Just,
So,
Jay,
quick
what the
question,
fuck
do
you
you
doing? Just knife.
like, you're not even saying anything, you're just going to the back kitchen, grabbing a butter knife and walking out.
Have you ever seen that Peter Family Guy clip where just, Dad, what are you doing? I just want to talk to him. What are you doing? I just want to talk to him.
Yeah, remember that? like your coworkers see you writing my name on a knife, like, oh no, that's for somebody outside.
It's a gift. I promise. It's gonna be a little red after, but it's only because he's gonna hand it back to me.
He may have to take it out of himself a little bit. It may have some chunks on it, and I may get arrested, but it's totally gonna be worth it.
I just walk back inside, and they're just, Jay, 2 questions. One, why did you do that? And the second question is, how did you do that? How the fuck did you stab someone with a bread knife with a rounded tip?
Imagine if we like fully commit to the bit and like you stick inside like a jelly donut, come back inside with that,
Oh my fucking god, that'd be amazing.
and after that, like I park my car, I come inside the Dunkin' Donuts, I'm just like staggering in, clutching my chest with jelly on it.
Just walk and be like, bro.
No, like, I walk in, I'll be like, so can I get some extra sugar with that?
No, you gotta walk in with like fake blood on your shirt, holding your chest. Just, dude, I want my fucking refund, man. I just asked for a fucking refund.
And after that, you're just like behind a counter saying, I'm sorry, sir, but we ran out of cash.
No, you you walk in, I just go back for the knife.
You're like licking the jelly off the blade. You'll be like, so do you still want that refund?
Sir, I can get you the refund. What's gonna cost you your other leg? Nobody gets refunds for free, motherfucker.
That would be amazing. So, question: do you normally work the drive-through or do you normally work the counter?
Yes.
That
Yeah.
doesn't answer my question.
It switches around a lot. In the mornings, I try to take control of the mic, but it doesn't exactly go to plan half the time. Other times, I'll just automatically be put on in the first place. So it's really just a throw in the air.
Honestly, it's like that's like me with drive-through. Like I try so hard to avoid it, but eventually I know I will have to get on it.
There's a lot of times where I get shoved on window where I have to actually converse with people, and I don't want that to, because I'm definitely fucking clipping this shit. I don't want it to be misconstrued as I don't like talking to people, because I love talking to people. Fucking.
I mean, you don't have to clip it this far. Like you could stop at the jelly part.
Oh no, because I fucking want to make sure I get all the funniness. I'll clip it wherever, but literally, like, I go to the Stop and Shop, I'll see people, I'll talk to them, get to know them. At work, customers come through, and I like just being part of their lives and learning, like, their stories and whatnot. Hell, I went down to the pot shop the other day. I'm not going to tell you which one, because legal reasons. And I got to talk to the guys in there for a little bit, and they were super fucking chill. Fucking told one of them that was my... I told him that was my birthday, or sorry, Gage technically told him that was my birthday, and they gave me like a small discount, which is pretty nice, and it's pretty
Oh, that's
fucking
pretty cool.
expensive, so I definitely appreciate the discount.
You know, I can imagine myself doing like just to check to see what station you're at. I pull up at a drive-through. I'm wearing like a full balaclava and sunglasses. I'm talking like a raspy voice. I don't see you at the drive-through, so I like have to commit to the bit. And then when I go park, I have to come in shed to the skies,
Oh my fucking god.
and then I try it again that way. Imagine if I strike out both times and you're neither at the window or the counter. It's a day you have off.
Just you come in on the weekends, and I'm just not there. I get a text from
that's-
you like, dude, where the fuck are you? I'm like, I'm in Pittsfield.
I sent you a text. I'm like dressed in all black. I have a ski mask on. I'm outside your Dunkin' Donuts, and you're like, "What the hell are you doing?"
It's just a fucking snap of like, you know those memes where it's like, I showed you my dick, answer me. It just, I came to your dunks. Where are you? It just full balaclava. You got like a toy Nerf gun in your hand. fucking.
Not even like a Nerf gun. I'm capture you like mid shot. It's like a water gun.
Oh
There's like
my
a little
fucking
stream
God.
of water coming out of it.
Christ's sake.
Wait, so do you not work on the weekends?
Typically, I don't work Friday. Sorry, I don't work Saturday and Sunday. But as of lately, it's been kind of weird. I've been working on Saturday to kind of like just make a little bit extra money on the side. But I don't know, the scheduling is weird as of late.
Okay, my schedule is so weird for the rest of this week. So today I was supposed to be in from 3 to 9, except I had to do another one of those modules, right? The class ones. So I had to go in at, I think, I had to be there for 12:30. The class ended at 2:50. I only had 10 minutes to my shift, so I just clocked in already, and I just did it from there. Tomorrow's gonna be 12 to 8. Thursday is 2 to 8. Friday is 4 to 9, except the problem is I have my final class module, and that's going to be from 2 to 4. And then
Are you doing
Saturday
summer
is going to be...
classes?
No, it's some training modules for CVS.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah, they go super in depth about this. And Saturday, it's 9 to 3, which means I only have an hour to get back home, load up everything for the live event. And
Are
it's
you-
like a 15-minute drive from there and back. And the problem is they're doing construction, so that's probably maybe a half-hour delay. Half-hour drive.
Yeah, are you sure that it's not Wednesday? Not Wednesday, Thursday?
Doesn't say so in the news tab?
Look in the timer on the top right corner of your screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, wait, just pull up your news tab and look at the collision event. It
Actually,
says
funny thing,
June
it doesn't even
4th.
say it on my. I don't even have the fucking news tab. I
Okay.
don't know why I don't have it, but I don't.
The timer's right there.
That's
It
what I'm
tells you.
saying.
You're
Alright,
talking
hold on,
about
I'll
like,
send you a
and the
picture.
timer's
I'm
just, like,
fucking
going off in the back
stupid.
corner.
Oh my god. I don't know why. I
So-
thought 3 days was
You're
in
like-
2 days.
You're like, are you sure it's not on Thursday? And the timer's just like counting down 3 days, 16 hours, 7 minutes.
Dude, I swear to God, I thought not tomorrow, but Thursday. I thought that was in 3 days. So it's Saturday.
Yes, Saturday at 4 p.m.
I hope I get out of work on time because I work until, at the very earliest, 1.
If you need any more confirmation, Jax, check your phone.
At this point, I trust you. I feel fucking zoinked. I am not even high. I got a
No,
doctor's
honestly,
appointment.
you got me double guessing myself.
Dude, this is not even fair. I'm not even zoinked yet. I got nothing in my system for the past couple of days because I got a fucking doctor's appointment tomorrow.
Low key,
I'm
I
just
actually
stupid.
forgot. I actually forgot that you started doing that.
Honestly, I want to do a little bit more research into it to see what's the best way to smoke and what's the worst way to smoke. Edibles are guaranteed
Want me to
one of the
send you
best.
my research paper on that?
Did you actually do a fucking research paper?
At one point, yeah, if I could still find it.
If you want to, it'd be kind of interesting to read.
I don't remember if I had this on my UMass account or if I had this on my high school account. If it's on my high school account, it's already gone.
Yeah, I get that. It's funny how they delete those accounts and then you just all your hard work. Fucking god.
Yeah, okay, honestly, I'm actually kind of bummed out about that, but at the same time, I can kind of understand because, they're apparently giving us, the free upgrade for everything. You got unlimited space, you get unlimited everything, and they're like, too bad, LMAO.
Unlimited space to keep all these memories. Fuck you, you graduated.
Honestly, I'm actually, like I said, I'm still kind of bummed out about that because the first ever story I wrote was on my high school account, and that's gone forever. But
Oh, that's
I
rough.
will say this: me being the completely insane person I am, I wrote down the entire thing on a notebook first before I transcribed it onto a computer.
I don't know why you wouldn't just keep writing it in a notebook.
I did. Like I finished the entire story on a notebook.
Oh,
My plan was to rewrite it on a computer and print it out. And I never finished.
fair enough.
I don't even know where that notebook is. Like I'm sure I have it somewhere in my room. I don't know, I gotta find it. Like my old writing was so cringy.
I feel that. I really do.
Like if I remember correctly, like the first ever story I wrote, I was trying to do like a cross between like Lord of the Rings and Harry Potter or something, except with like completely new and original characters. It's like it didn't seem like I was leeching off them completely.
It's definitely interesting. How do you feel about Harry Potter being the lame version of Star Wars?
I can take it or leave it. Like every single franchise is unique in its own way.
Fair enough.
Like honestly, like there's no point in being toxic about it. Like they're all trying to convey two completely different stories.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's like comparing like I don't know, Lord of the Rings to the Chronicles of Narnia. Like that's two different things.
I won't lie, you said it's like comparing, and all. My first thought was, I can make orange rhyme with banana. Banana. I don't know why. You said comparing. I thought apples to oranges, peaches to plum. Yeah, I can make orange rhyme with banana. I'm like, fuck.
But yeah, like honestly, like anytime people get into like I don't know a nerd war over this, I just like, why are you fighting? Like that's not even worth it.
My coworker made a valid point today. When's
Your
the last
coworker
time?
what?
My coworker made a valid point today. When's the last time you seen a motherfucker jump rope?
When was the last time you seen someone stunt broke?
I'm not that far away from my mic.
That's what I heard.
When is the last time you've seen a motherfucker jump rope?
Oh. I don't know. I think that's a question for Fox. Isn't she the gym teacher?
Oh my god! Shut the fuck up. But like,
I'm sure she's made her students do that.
I'm sure too. But I haven't seen people jump rope for fucking years. All right. It's the craziest shit. Like, I know
Like, the
there's a
only
lot of people. Go on.
Go ahead.
I know there's a lot of people that like still go outside and whatnot and like do like actual activities instead of just stay inside on their phones and whatnot. But a lot of these kids nowadays, that seems to be like the only thing they do.
I
Like,
mean, you're not wrong. Like, the last time I seen somebody jump rope was either if you're really young and that's just the cool thing at the time
Mhm.
because you're moving your body in an unusual way, or you're a fitness freak
That's
and
what
you
she
do
said.
and you do that.
Do you guys remember the fucking? I don't know if you guys had this, or I shouldn't say you guys. I know Carter did. Carter, you remember when we were back in the Quashnet school, and they had that fucking, that, like, what is it called? Jump for Joy or some shit?
Oh my god, I remember that. Yeah.
Oh, you remember that shit too? Dude, it was
Yeah,
like
I
it was like the
remember that.
craziest shit. I still
I
have
never
like
did
a
it. I never did it, but I still remember it.
yeah, they pulled all of us in there. And I remember I quote unquote won a water bottle. Even though they
Okay, I'm
handed
sorry.
they
like,
handed it
like,
out
this
to
could-
everyone.
Yeah, like this is gonna sound really mean, but isn't that like a pity prize?
Mhm. It was a participation trophy that everyone got. They got either a water
God.
bottle, a stress ball, or some other random bullshit I don't remember. And it was
So
like,
a
"Oh,
pity
you all do
prize.
challenges." And then at the very end they go, "But you're all winners. If you didn't get a prize, come get one." It's like,
So like I could literally sit in the gym, do nothing, and I'll still get one.
exactly.
I'm sorry, but like I don't know if this is controversial or not, but like how is that rewarding? That just seems like you're rewarding lazy behavior.
My
challenge yourself a little bit.
my last year at the Falmouth kindergarten, right? Fucking. Yeah, first grade. My first grade year at kindergarten. Falmouth. First grade. I'm tired, man. I got fucking 6 more levels of grind than I'm just driving around the map. First year. Fuck.
Go on.
No, I'd rather not. Dude, I've been fucking out of it all day. Because I'm fine in the morning. I mean, today's probably been one of the weirdest days. I slept until 8:30 and then I got up to work to go work at 9. I was having a mighty fine day until about 12 or 1. And then my coworker, spoiled for next Talbot Talk, I got a new coworker today. And she making me pull my hair out of my head.
Is it
With
PP?
I haven't seen PP in a little bit, man.
Oh no.
I
don't know
I
why.
kind of
I have a bad feeling about that.
I kind of feel bad. I miss PP. PP was really nice. I was gonna make some really bad jokes, but stating she's 16, I'm not even gonna go there. It was
I
just
just
mute.
opened the random box on my desk and there's 3 checks in here. What is this for?
And you
I don't
didn't-
remember if I cashed these in or not.
Cool.
What the hell? When did I get these?
Did you do you do like scan checks and whatnot?
Yeah, I have the I have a banking app. I just do it on that. I don't bother going myself.
I want to do that. I mean, I get direct deposit anyways, but when I was getting paper checks still, I've wanted to do that, but I get scared because of tax evasion or the other one where you pay too much. And
See,
so
like, here's the thing: if they give you the option, then it's completely on them if you get in trouble for it, because you're just using their service that they publicly provide for everybody.
Yeah, but the thing is, if you deposit in that way and then you go in and deposit like manually, you know?
I mean, again, that sucks to suck for them, for the IRS. Like, it's their fault. That's an option now. I'm using it. If the IRS ever sees this, please don't come after me. You know, I just completely clip this out of the video.
I don't care who you're sending. I'm not gonna pay my taxes.
Strike it from the record. You ever see that clip where Joker's like, I'm crazy enough to take on Batman, but the IRS? No, thank
That
you.
sounds so fucking familiar. Christ.
Yeah, let me see if I can find it. But yeah, so what were you saying before about PP?
Oh, nothing. I was gonna make just stupid ass jokes. Cause you know me, I'll make jokes about fucking anything, man. Half the time I shouldn't, but
7 million? Yes! And if I don't pay up, I'll go to jail for tax evasion. I'm crazy enough to take on Batman, but the IRS? No, thank you.
I love the fact that you just straight up admit that.
fucking. You know when the Joker says no, it's pretty bad.
Oh yeah. If the Joker calls you crazy, you know you're insane.
Mm-hmm. I remember seeing one. You guys know I go on iFunny, right? So I mean, I see
Yes,
tons of shit
yes, you
from.
mentioned this multiple times.
Yeah. Don't get an iFunny account. I promise you.
I'm on Android, trust me, I'll never do that.
I'm on Android too. That's
How?
the issue.
You somehow managed to do the impossible.
It's iFunny. Anyone can get it. I shouldn't have said that because now people are gonna look it up. Don't get iFunny. It's a virus. It's a virus app.
I love how you say that, and I'm in the middle of looking it up right now.
Don't. Picnic. Put your phone down. I've seen deaths.
iFunny, cool memes and videos, 3.9 stars, 10 million downloads.
Pickney. This morning I saw a woman shoot herself in the head. Not willingly.
Why is that on iFunny?
You're asking me. There's porn death and politics. My favorite.
So it's discount Twitter. Gotcha.
Basically, there is a lot of funny memes, but I'm simply there for the porn and the memes. But I'll go in collective to find more porn, and I only get death, so I go back to my subscriptions and say, fuck it, I'm staying here.
You know what's funny is that when I made an Instagram account for the first time, I remember that I started following like a crap ton of meme accounts, and then just a few weeks later, it just gets flooded with like half-naked girls.
Mm-hmm.
It's like
Fucking
what
bikini tops
happened?
and all these different things. Just a nice
Yeah,
little
so-
place to post selfies. Nope. Follow my OnlyFans at Joner Boner at 69. Like, back the fuck up, bitch.
Yeah, so like half the time now. Why is Instagram keep closing? The fuck?
Android.
Shut up.
No, I'm serious.
Yeah, so like now the only thing I follow on my Instagram account is literally just family, friends, and a few artists that I watch.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't agree more. I follow just... On Instagram, I just follow friends. That's basically it.
You ever seen the Pixie and Brutus comics on Instagram?
Mm-hmm. I love those fucking things.
Those are oh my, that's so adorable. Like I'm proud to say I've been there since the very first comic.
Have you seen the one where it's, where Pixie fucking throws a shovel through the TV?
Yeah, she got Gerald to do that for him. Okay, it's like I was going back and I was reading through some of the old comics. I didn't even put this together. I was like, who the hell is Gerald and where did he come from? You ever read that comic where that bald eagle kidnapped Trixie, was gonna eat her, but she turned out to adopt her? One of the chicks tried to eat Pixie. I called her Trixie once, didn't I? I don't care.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, one of the chicks tried to eat Pixie. That chick was Gerald. I never put that together. She,
Oh my fucking God.
She essentially just grew up with him. But yeah, like I know I follow Pet Foolery. Do you know who Rubens is?
Sounds familiar.
He does the Godzilla comics.
Doesn't ring a bell.
It's like the little slice of life ones, like what Mark does when they're monitoring the Titans, when they're like on their off day. Rodan's apparently a discount Gordon Ramsay. The Ghidorah is Russian apparently, who likes to screw around with Godzilla.
Yeah, no.
It's hilarious.
I'll have to look him up later.
Yeah, highly recommend it. Then there's this other one I follow for I actually found out about her through her FNAF Security Breach comics. And actually I have to say like her storytelling was actually pretty cool. I think her name's like Celestial Aprica or something. I know I'm butchering that.
Hmm.
Let me actually look her up right now since I'm here. Jeez, no wonder I mispronounced this. It's pronounced Celestial Alpaca Charon.
Celestial Alpaca Karen?
One word.
Oh. Oh, okay, I see why you fucked that up.
Yeah,
That's a fucking long ass name.
yeah. I don't know, like I'm just there for the wholesome comics, man.
Hey, I feel ya. I see him every now and then on that cursed app.
I love how you just like went out of your way to not say iFunny on that.
I'd rather not. I may or may not be on iFunny right now.
Oh, I know you totally are. And I may or may not have my laptop open next to me on
Turn.
Twitter.
Oh, Twitter. Okay. I got very concerned. I'm like, Picnic, turn off the fucking thing.
I don't know if iFunny is basically just a discount version of Twitter, I'm never gonna get it.
Oh, it's worse than Twitter. It's fucking. It makes Twitter look
Is
like a
it-
discounted version of iFunny.
Is it a discount Reddit, a discount Tumblr, or a discount 4chan?
Yes. Definitely 4chan.
Alright.
I've seen so many posts on here about that.
Nice. Also, something's in the trending tab was on Twitter, and I completely forgot to mention it till now. Just reminded me.
Hmm.
So, you guys, I don't know if you guys noticed, but Winnie the Pooh is now public domain, and the first thing I see is a slasher horror movie featuring Winnie the Pooh is in development.
I heard about that. And the small clip I saw of it, like literally it was like a 3-4 second clip of him just walking through, and it fucking looks wicked.
I'm not gonna lie. Now that he's public domain, I'm actually happy that a lot of small time creators can actually like use the characters in more creative ways.
Mm-hmm.
Like I personally can't wait till Mickey Mouse becomes public domain. I know Disney's gonna try to bribe some politicians to extend their copyright, but they're gonna try. But I heard that some Republicans down in Florida is gonna try to take that away from them, so they can finally make Disney Mickey Mouse public domain, because their copyright is like, I think by this point at least 50 years overdue, and they still haven't given up claim yet.
Yeah, they keep paying more and more money to make sure they have it. It's fucking ridiculous.
And if I remember correctly, the only reason why Republicans are doing that now was because they got pissed off at Disney for going against the bill that they were trying to pass in Florida. I think it was like the Don't Say Gay bill.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, did you hear about that?
I don't fully understand all the details about it. It wasn't like you can't teach about sexual orientation until 3rd grade or something.
What they're trying to do is put hints of sexuality in every single cartoon they make. It's... Frankly, I personally think it's disgusting. Like, they'll put 2 guys in the background kissing, or, you know, like, an obviously trans person just walking by, or they'll even make one of the main characters, like, flamboyant and shit. And they're doing this on kids shows where the kids are like 5 or 6 watching it.
Yeah, okay.
It's one thing to grow up with having the LGBTQ community around you. It's another thing when you're forcing it down children's throats. In my eyes, the way I look at this is no kid should have to learn about anything to do with that. Or at least, like, obviously they're going to learn eventually, but no one should have to learn or have any, like, thought process behind it until they're about, I'd say 13. Just throw it in there with puberty. But
I mean, I was thinking about, like, isn't that, like... I feel like that the proper time to learn about that would probably be, like, the same time an elementary school student would learn about, like, sex ed or something like that.
Exactly.
I actually saw that, like, one argument for that was that, some person in the comments was saying, like, oh, people are constantly forcing straight stuff down our throat. Why can't we force gay stuff down their throat?
Because it's not right.
I was like, first off, wording. Second off,
Shut the fuck up. It didn't even click to me. My main focus is just like, man, these kids nowadays, I feel so bad. And then you hit me with that, I'm like, oh. I'm like, you clever, but fuck, that's rough.
but yeah, like, honestly, me personally, that probably shouldn't be explored until, like, you're ready to learn about sex ed or something.
Yeah, if you don't... I feel like it should actually be learned after sex ed. Now that I think about it.
Really? Why?
Because hear me out. Male and female anatomy. Basically, the world's just trying to reproduce and keep our generation moving forward, right? But,
Yeah.
If you teach a kid that
We
they
got
can
8
reproduce...
We got 8 billion people on the planet. I think we've done enough.
Right? Thanks, China, for the 4 billion.
God, you're
Dude, listen, you can't call me out. They reproduce until they get a boy. Just because they want to live on the family name. And I can say that because no Chinese kid's gonna be watching this show because they only got 1 hour of internet.
Yeah.
That's still fucking ridiculous, honestly. But back to my point. They should look, because again, reproduction is like what sex ed is all about, and that should be more important than anything else. I mean, obviously there's English and math and all that, but for like a proper future, you can't bring in the idea of like, sure, you can reproduce with, oh, like if you're a male, you can reproduce with a woman, but you can't reproduce with another guy. You can't really bring in the thought of like, but you can love men if you're a guy too, and you can have gay sex and da 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 da. It's. I know people are gonna have their own opinions about things, but it makes me uncomfortable. It makes me like, if I had a kid, they went to school and they came back home and told me, hey dad, hey mom, whatever you want to fucking call me. I like this one kid who's the same gender as me. This is gonna sound backwards coming from me, if y'all know me, but I wouldn't allow it, frankly.
I mean, coming from one of the people I know is openly bi, that doesn't make much sense. But can you explain that a bit more?
Hear me out. Again, if I ever have a kid, right? If they tell me at any age before the age of 16 that they're A, gay, B, trans, C, just like, if they tell me any of that shit, I won't forcefully tell them, like, no, you're not. But I'll mildly ignore it. Once they reach the age of 16, if they do come to me saying, like, hey, I think I'm gay, or I think, like, I'm really attracted to the same sex, or even, like, oh, I'm trans. At that point, I'll just have, like, an open discussion with them. Because no kid below the age of 16 should have to worry or even consider or even think anything about any of that behavior. Like, all these gay pride parades and fucking trans parades, all this media coverage over it is just batshit insane.
Yeah.
Like,
Kids that age should not be talking about that shit. Or
exactly.
considering any of the possibility.
Exactly. Like, it's...
Their brains haven't fully developed. They don't know what they're doing.
Coming
They don't
from...
understand the long-term repercussions.
I really can't agree more with them. I have a therapist that comes to my job daily. He is openly gay. He has his boyfriend coming all the time for drinks. And, he's talked to me about it because he has 50 or so years in the LGBTQ community. And he's, if anyone's to notice, it's definitely him. The media and the uprise of this being like a special group per se has made it a million times worse. Like, having like the gays and the trans people being a glorified part of like our daily lives. Like you said, oh, you guys shove straight stuff down our throats, why don't you shove like gay stuff down your throats? Because frankly, when it gets covered by the media and it becomes this like amazing thing to be gay or to be like the other gender, to have all these different things done, it just goes down a fucking rabbit hole of like bad shit.
You know what the funny thing is that the whole the whole idea about like being gay, like that's not even anything new. Like that's been around for so long. Like I took a lot of history classes over over like freshman sophomore year. The earliest I've ever heard of like somebody being gay was like ancient Japan, and that was like, I don't know, 500 something BC.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, and so like when when the professor reached that part in the lecture, I saw so many people just like in my lecture hall just get so excited about that because they're like, "Oh my god, even back then they were supporting LGBTQ rights," and I was, and so the person's like, "Oh, that didn't exist back then. That was just there."
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I'm just thinking like, how did we get to the point where to be like that is just this special thing when back then it was just, oh hey, yeah, that's fine. Like it's perfectly fine. I don't understand that.
Well, it's also along the lines of segregation. Like, if
Oh,
you go
actually, yeah, that's fair. I didn't even think of that.
if you go to Asia, long time ago, you're only gonna see Asians. If you go to Japan, like only Japanese people. Like there was never like you never saw an American down in fucking Australia. You never saw a fucking South African in Paraguay. I hope to God Paraguay is not in South America. Fuck. Because then I just sound stupid. But basically, like, you would never see person of race A in a place where only people of race B would be. Versus today where you get these people coming from all over the world going here, there, here. So, in the sense of that, let me get more on topic. Segregation definitely plays a high role in, like, why people couldn't be gay or all that shit. Because in Asia, again, 500 BC, whatever, there was only Asians. And... or Japan, you said, right? 500 BC, Japan?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
Japan.
there was only Japanese people. And in that
not
sense...
the Japanese.
I'm not... fucking... okay, is this just a trap? Hold on. Did you plan that? I feel like you...
actually,
I feel like you
I swear
quietly
to God, I
planned
didn't.
that. Motherfucker.
I gotta be honest, Carter, no offense. I actually forgot you were in the call until you said that.
That's fine.
I'm not even looking at my Switch right now. I'm still looking at my laptop. I'm trying to find the right date for Jax.
But yeah, I mean... if I'm correct on this, the likely reason that was basically normal for that to happen and not really too concerning is basically because... well, I mean, a lot of the families are going to be reproducing anyways, and if there's just a couple sprinkles of fucking, you know, oh, this guy likes that guy, who cares? Reproduction's being happening, everyone's happy, call it there. I'm sure there's not a based government or anything at that point. Fucking still medieval times if it's 500 BC. Wasn't that 500 BC? Medieval times, what was that? I gotta do more history, I never fucking really passed that. But I will say, coming to the Americas, because 99% of our history lessons that we were taught is based on, like, how America presents it. Like, every time we won a war, we describe it as victorious. Every time we lost a war, it's bad luck.
Oh, I got the dates. Early 11th century was the first sign of homosexuality in Japan.
That's definitely interesting. But yeah, so, like, you come to America, and slavery was, like, the craziest fucking thing, right? And again, segregation. It's much like, you know, I'm not gonna relate that to being gay. Segregation between whites and blacks is a whole nother topic. Fucking getting lynched for that shit. But yeah, and a lot of the gays, because fucking it's been radicalized in this country for so many years. I'm starting to think I don't have a proper fight for this argument. Huh. Long story short, much like whites versus blacks, how it's been the whole segregation type thing, you couldn't openly be gay because you're different. No black person could own a home because they're black. They're not a white person. No two guys could be together because that's gay. And in order to reproduce, you have to be with a woman. Like, you wouldn't be allowed to be, pretty much. I'm sure it's happened in other places. I'm sure it happened in fucking Japan, now that I think about it. Again, I'm not a history buff, so take everything I've just said for granted, but...
Like, I gotta be honest, I actually don't remember a lot of it either because I took this class back in freshman year. It's been a while.
Fair enough, man. But yeah, I mean... I don't know. Just, especially with the invention of the cell phone and whatnot, coming back to modern times, everything from the internet to memes to fucking just verbal speech and trying to get freedom, quote unquote. All this has made it so much bigger than it actually is. Like, you shouldn't feel proud to be gay. Oh, you're so brave. Save that for the military men. They're getting fucked by the government every single day.
Isn't today the start of Pride Month?
Yeah.
Yes. Be prepared for all your favorite companies and brands changing their profile pictures to the rainbow colors.
Mm-hmm.
Elon Musk actually made a tweet about that, and all the like out of touch boomers didn't understand what that was. they thought he was being homophobic.
Elon's homophobic.
Yeah, like I saw two things. Either people thinking that Elon was homophobic, or they thought that, oh hey, he's anti-LGBTQ, go Trump, or something stupid like that. And after that, I actually saw a third thing too. People were like, wow, this tweet exposed all the racists in the comments.
Oh my fucking god.
It's just like, people are gonna grasp at straws for pretty much anything by this point.
Mm-hmm. I feel like we bring this meme up way too much, but it's like that fucking meme of, oh, I'll go on Twitter and I'll say, I like pancakes, so you hate waffles? Bitch, I never said that. They will...
Why are we leaving French toast out of the situation here? What's this?
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't like butter on my Frenchies, okay? Fucking, then you're gonna come at me about bagels? Oh, go fuck yourself. Shove that everything bagel up your ass. But yeah, it's just I feel like I'm talking too much about this, and I also feel like I just don't know enough to really speak as if it's really that important. But my final statement for this is just, kids shouldn't learn about their sexuality in that sense. Or like being gay or bi or pan, which is the same fucking thing. And all these different things. They shouldn't learn about that until, 1, after sex ed. And 2, if you can spread it out this long, until at least the age of 16. And companies trying to force that in gently so that they can simply make a profit. Because, oh, we're proud that the gays are fucking... Well, let's just put a period there. That the gays are fucking. Like, it just pisses me off, man. My kid...
Yeah, I mean, I get you, though. I get what you mean.
Like, we don't want little Pickney to grow up thinking, oh, wearing a dress is okay. No, that sounds so fucked to say, but a 5-year-old boy going into school wearing a dress. 5-year-old fucking Taj Mahal is going to come over here and whoop that kid's ass. He does DoorDash, by the way.
Another one of the arguments I saw for this was that, like, people saying, oh, they're kids, they should be allowed to choose for themselves, or the parents should be allowed to choose for their kids. Like, I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Parents should not be able to choose for the kids. That's the worst thing that they can do. I know so many people...
No, because, like, it's the idea that, oh, they're so young, and when we're young, we rely on our parents a lot for that.
It's understandable, but still, I don't rely on my parents still to wipe my fucking ass. I do it myself. I learned. It's like fucking... Another thing that makes this so drawn out... I feel like I should just start recording this at this point.
Wait,
Fucking...
I thought you were already recording this.
No, I was
That was
gonna
the whole.
I was gonna clip it. I'm gonna clip it right here real quick, and I'm gonna start recording. Because I feel like it's been like a full hour.